too busy on them video games. What? Nice, dude. Congratulations. You having a beer? I'm gonna have a beer right now because you passed. Hold on. Love you.
Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Nice.
And when you start the series on the road, obviously, you'd love to win 2 games. But coming out of there with no worse than a split is what you're really kind of hoping to accomplish. So now, they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and they can feed on this crowd, hopefully, to give them a big leg up in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who get the ball here in Game 3. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base path is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Noah Syndergaard gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike 1 as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
And with the light
So
rain
everybody
falling
doing
the
good?
way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts
So
here.
what is like the premise of this tournament?
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Got him.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Yeah, wicked experience.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3
Right, Craig's not
after
a
this. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
Alex Cobb will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game.
Trust me.
He's
I know
got a
you're paid.
career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers
Exactly.
defensively. It's brought to us
Exactly my
by
problem,
Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Spend that
guys,
shit in
the
seconds.
center fielder in this one, as good as anybody
Very,
out
very
there
good
in the
at
field.
spending money.
Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Everett Cabrera will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of
Well,
year
we
for
got all
his
the
bat
toys
to
we
go
need.
silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Hit to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you.
Right, what the fuck,
not
dude?
just for strikeouts.
Why didn't you just
Here,
get
he
a
gets him to hit
fucking
it on the
magic
ground
lamp
for
and
an
rub it?
easy out.
I think
Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon.
Roy's like,
He'll
I
get
wish I
his
could
first
find a rich.
opportunity in
I
this
wish I
one.
could find a rich broad that was like
Ready,
hot and
first pitch on the
45
way.
and took care of me.
And he'll start him with a
Pretty
high
sure
strike
everybody
here on
wants
the
that.
fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal
Dude,
that he
fucking.
has.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Fair-handed by Castro. He's out.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Sano. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. After one, no score. Steve Pearce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You're fucking crazy.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Standing in now, Andrew Lowry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
No, I don't. The Last of Us. I watched somebody play.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
5 straight
and
strikeouts.
with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Starlin Castro stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, it's
Yeah,
looking
the
like
public
this might be their
beta is
best
out.
chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there.
Yeah, I
It's
like
2
it,
balls
too.
and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just
Sometimes
can't
I
get
would play
your
the.
hands up there
Sometimes
fast
I
enough
would
to
play the
stay on
Witcher and
top.
just not even play the game. Just
And
play
he misses
Gwent the whole
badly with a
time.
fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
I think I might download that shit too. We would be able to play each other, right?
Chopped foul right at home plate. No score here.
We'll
as we
be able to
inning
play
number
each
2.
other, no, Roy?
Throws him for strike 3,
Six in a
and
row.
that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for
That's so
Milwaukee.
nasty.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Corey Dickerson will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Right fielder.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
We'll be able to play Gwent against each other, right, Roy? If we both download it. Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna download that shit, dude.
And a strike to even the count.
It's right
1
up.
and
Like I
1.
saw it. You just go to the store and it just shows it right up to the bat.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Cobb into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throws in
Hit a
time,
friggin'
and that's
hard
out
ball
number
off
1.
this guy.
Batting fifth.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Albert now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And he falls behind 0-2.
How long did it take to download, Roy?
Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder back to the mound. Castro gonna have to hurry, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Mookie Betts takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Into the seats, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
I can't even remember, dude.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Stepping in now, Steven Sung. Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Derek Norris gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
I should what?
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
For what?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Sano. And that ends the inning. Red strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Adonis Garcia will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Lifted in the air to right field. Dickerson moves over. 1 out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play.
Pretty good.
Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Carl Crawford is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing.
Amazing, all this shit that started off as comic books, man.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Runners on first with 1 down.
It was fucking...
Just a bit late.
I've been trying to fucking pack it. I've been trying to fucking... I've been trying to survive, man. That's what I've been doing.
That sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Yeah.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gene Segura takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
What? The zombies ever came?
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I don't know. I'd pack as many fucking guns and shit I could, that's for sure.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. And a rather
as much
easy
food as
out.
possible, man, you know. Fucking be trying to survive, dude. And find a place that's secluded and safe.
Everett Cabrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches.
I mean, you're a lot safer in the water.
Here's the first pitch.
I would think.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get to an island and actually survive off of it, dude, you'd be all set.
You got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple, and the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lowry has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. Sung over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Miguel Sano.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Dude.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
We just need to tone it down.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Steve Pearce is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
This is ridiculous, dude.
Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking striking out everybody. Crazy.
Corey Dickerson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, one man out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
Mookie Betts in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, that's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Into the box now, Steven Sung, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, just couldn't put him away right there. You'll see the sequence. He was able to foul off 2 straight 0-2 pitches, and then finally he finds a pitch that he could do something with, and he's on board.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two down, runners at first and second. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Runner goes for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's on the move again from first. On the ground to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Andrew Lowry will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
No, I didn't even do it yet, man.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, so it's fast,
And
huh?
he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of
I'll
work.
do it right after.
Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Starlin Castro gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Lays off 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In there, strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that misses 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Looking to avoid his first walk. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Adonis Garcia will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Gene Segura comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Crawford looking up.
Get out.
Gone!
Nice.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
You lost your wood.
Oh, and that's a little vindication here against his former team.
I hate it when that
this
happens.
game like it was any other game. He wanted to come in here, make a statement, and that's a pretty good one right there.
Now batting.
You've never been drunk enough.
Into the box, Everett Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Yeah, me too. It depends.
Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those 2 off-speed pitches he saw. But the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A runner at first with no outs here. Cabrera running. A pitch out.
Wow.
The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ellsbury has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. 2-0 Cincinnati. Carl Crawford will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Ground ball right side. To his left, Cabrera on to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Reds lead it 2-0. Corey Dickerson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. The tag,
what the fuck was that?
Well, you know, sometimes when it's so cold out there and your fingers get just a little bit numb, it's not always easy to grip the baseball. And this is a throw that he should be able to make, but you know the conditions out there aren't exactly ideal.
Gonna go.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Mookie Betts will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Taken high and deep to right. Sano ranging back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Nice job, Luke.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Now batting, third
In
baseman,
now, Steven Sun. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
number 54.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. The catcher Derek Norris is in as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Benoit sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Sano posts under it. And the inning is over. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Leading off from Milwaukee, right fielder.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch.
What, are you playing Gwen?
Night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head.
Yeah,
you got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Yeah.
Steve Pearce started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Andrew Lowry will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot, 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
First offering on its way. Starlin Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just missing here, 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1, still down 3-0. Gene Segura will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's in. Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now. Everett Cabrera. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's out. Holy
but they got him.
Man,
great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Jeez.
Benoit has the target. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a fastball hit in the air to left where Crawford has him played perfectly. And that's out number 2.
Fucking base running mistakes, man.
Now batting.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. But they're on top by a count of 3-0.
So late.
Fernando Rodney will come on awfully early here as they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to save this one.
He's not my closer, you douche.
Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Rodney's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Adonis Garcia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Carl Crawford will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Carl Crawford will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he takes ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This fucking weather, man, has been crazy lately, no, Marcos?
1-2 now as that one's
yesterday
fouled off.
I was on the highway, dude, and like I had to go from, I went from Warren to Fall River back to Warren,
bounced slowly back
to
toward
Providence.
the mound. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the runner is in.
So I was
to
like,
score
what?
from
When I was
third
going
on
over the
what
Braddock
was
Bridge,
not
I
a
was
good
like,
throw at all.
I'm like, it's gonna be pouring at Warren, you know.
This is a
So I get back and
pickup
it's starting to
coming
rain
off
at
the
Warren.
mound, and then he
They're
has
like,
to
you gotta go to
spin
Providence.
around
So I
and
went
try
to
to find his
Providence.
target at first base. He winds up throwing it
Then it
right
started
by him.
pouring and
Maybe he got a
fucking
little bit
hailing
dizzy.
on the way to Providence.
Now time is called, and
Then I drove back and it stopped raining and it was still dry at Warren. Then it started raining at Warren. Then I went to Bristol quick and there was not a drop of rain in Bristol all day.
So striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Like raining in certain towns, man. It was weird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Guess we got ourselves a ball game here. As
Matt
soon as
Duffy
I took some,
comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Blackman. Makes the play, 1 away.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Miguel Sano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
2-1, here it is. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Drilled to first.
Oh, nice.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's Albert now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. A barehanded pickup. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, maybe this turns into a double play ball. But with the bat shattering here, just too much going on to even think about, too. So he'll take that sure out at first instead.
Mookie Betts digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
That's popped up toward
bastard.
short right field. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Man.
Reds leave one, still tied 3-3.
Man.
Andrew Lowry digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Andrew Lowry. Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. You want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight to make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
What's up, Matt Hardy?
Pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Bounce to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll take this to the bag at 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Swinging a high chopper. Encarnacion is there in time to first, and there are 2
Good
away.
play.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. And that misses ball one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Steven Sung will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there at the knees, strike one. Launched to right field and deep.
Gone. It's over. Walk off.
Santa Maria. Game over.
Yes.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
That was beautiful. Nice.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Boom. Smack that thing. Tink. Line drive.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros,
Thanks
Steve
for
Lyons,
watching,
and our
guys.
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 4-3.
That was awesome.
Good night from Cincinnati.
I'm going to play another one after this.